In Indiana Jones, when Indy comes into the temple and he finds this golden idol, he grabs the idol and switches it with sand, and it's a wonderful experience. He's on a thrill and adrenaline rush. And then as all of a sudden the stone rolls down and his adventure starts. That's what the Andy Gang was for me.
Oh yeah, I heard about it all right. The Andy Gang, as they called it. In fact, they still call it that. It was the stuff of legend. Tall tales, glory.
So, I mean, what would you say? Maybe like 9 years or so, maybe?
Yeah, that sounds about right. But, to be honest, it just kind of started out as a joke. Pulling pranks and, you know, shenanigans, high school shenanigans.
And just doing awesome things in general, just mind-blowing stunts.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't
stuff
like,
like
it wasn't
that.
like vandalism or like negative things. It was insane ping pong skills. At the beginning, ping pong was really a pillar of what we stood for.
Well, ping pong, I mean, people think ping pong, you know, woohoo, whatever. It teaches you great values like eye-hand coordination, focus, working well with a partner.
It's like adult kindergarten. I mean, the things you're doing in kindergarten are like building blocks, like drawing. The key is it teaches you things. It teaches you the fundamentals, and that's kind of where we started.
You know, now it's about shaping young minds and bettering the church. And we have to give the church a lot of credit for this. Yes, it's a mission. It's an initiative to make a better world for the church. I mean, they created us, and so we're trying to give back to the community that they've tried to give back to.
I mean, that's another big part of it. It's really about community, of getting together and sharing experiences, fellowship, you know. I mean, with people that are like you and that share your same similarities and attributes and names and things like that.
Yeah, I'm an Andy. You know, I had two goals in life, two dreams. One was to be a Major League Baseball player for the New York Yankees, and another dream I wanted to be part of this elite organization. And that just didn't work out.
So only 9 months ago, Tristan and I, my wife and I, had a son, and we debated for so many hours trying to figure out exactly the right name. Obviously, Andy seemed like the right place to be, but there was just so much weight and gravitas. We didn't know if we'd be able to do that. As Jude, what our son's name is now, actually, you know, spoke his first words. It was something like, Andy. It just, you know, warmed our hearts so much that we just, you know, threw a celebration.
I first heard about the Andy Gang when I was living down in Texas. I knew I had to be a part of it. I talked to my wife, Lyndon, who was very supportive. She said, go for it. So we packed our hopes and dreams inside a matchbox and drove up. I submitted an application. My brother's name is Andrew, so I stole his birth certificate, and even with the best of forged documents, I guess it wasn't good enough. I was declined. Of course, I felt dejected. I can't say that it didn't dash all my hopes and dreams. The Andy Gang. It would have been wonderful.
I guess they didn't want me. I guess I just wasn't good enough. I just think it's because they just don't like me. I think that's it. Because I met all the requirements. They just don't like me.
Gentlemen, your 10 o'clock is here. You bring him in. What can we do for you, sir?
Well, I'm here for an application to the Andy Gang.
Seriously?
Yeah, I'm dead serious.
Okay.
Okay, I mean, no one's ever really passed to join into the elite before, but...
I mean, you're welcome to try.
Yeah.
I think I'm up for the challenge.
Okay, well, we need 3 forms of ID to start off with.
Yeah, I got them.
Well, it's a Blockbuster card, but it has your picture on it, so we'll take it.
Yeah.
And then we got the paper application for you here.
All right, that shouldn't be a
It's a
problem.
nice little fact sheet on top of it.
Fax it back in.
Fax back in.
Okay, got that.
And then we'll also have some lab tests. Probably do some blood tests.
Okay.
But Frank will help you out with that on your way out. Set up a time to go in and do that. And so thanks for coming in.
Yeah, it's a
and
pleasure.
we'll look forward to getting back your
We'll get
application.
this process going on.
All
right.
good luck.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Yep.
Yeah.
So we called you back because we got your application. Your references passed and you passed the blood test, so congratulations on that. The second phase of the application, we wanted to make sure we could put you through some tests, put you through the paces.
Yeah.
So we have kind of a five pillars of what our gang really stands for, what we kind of use as the foundation.
So first pillar, ping pong, right? You know, just want to make sure that you have an element of supremacy to your game.
And then the second pillar is basketball, and specifically half-court basketball shots. It's number 2.
Third one is a physical test.
It's kind of a feats of strength.
Yeah, feats of strength, endurance. You know, we want to make sure that whatever situation we put you in, that you have our stamp of approval.
And then the fourth test is what we like to call the Andy's intuition test. First real mental test.
And of course, the fifth, final one is sermon giving. You know, we're putting you in this situation. We want to make sure that you're going to be good at it.
We want people that can be out there kind of spreading our message. You know, I mean, a lot of times gangs get a bad rap, and we're kind of working against that. We want a real public face that's positive out there. And so we need people that can be strong and can have good speaking skills. So really we find that the sermon is really a good pillar, a good test for that.
So, what's the weight limit on this thing?
I'm not exactly sure. Now we have the test for pillar 3, physical strength.
Rope here, you're gonna climb it. So get all the way to the top. You're familiar with gymnastics, right? Figure Olympics are coming up. Basically, we want you to use the beam up there as pommel horse.
Well, I'll tell you what. Here's the thing about this one. I'm not doing that.
Can you give us a second?
I'm a huge fan of him admitting his weaknesses.
There's 2 responses here. The first, really, I feel like I should just punch. But I kind of like the guy, so I'm tempted to go with number 3. Maybe the admitting the weaknesses. We give him half credit for that.
Okay, here's the thing. Technically, we're the bearded Andys. We switch out the pillar of strength.
Growing of the beard.
Because he really can't be a part of it if he's not going to try.
Buffer now.
So he has till 5 o'clock.
Yeah, that sounds
grow a
good.
beard.
Okay.
Okay, come back, Dan.
Deliberations is finished. We decided that we will give you half credit. This was a challenge that we lose a lot of applicants on.
I imagine.
But it's fun to watch.
Oh, it's a ton of fun to watch.
Props for admitting your weaknesses, but
We cannot just not have 5 pillars.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't just have 4 pillars. It's got to be 5.
it can't be 4.5.
We decided we're going to give you an extra shot. We noticed that you have gotten rid of the beard.
Typically, that would require prior approval because we are the bearded Andys. Like that's not officially in our legal name. But,
Bearded
you know,
Andys,
it's
the BAs.
a street name.
We're going to give you till 5 o'clock
Okay.
to grow a beard. Okay, so next is the intuition test, right?
Correct. Pillar 4.
Okay, so like we said, Andy's intuition. So tell me, Andy, what am I thinking?
You're thinking of tacos. Aristotle, theory of universals.
That is correct.
Okay, it's getting clearer now. Steak tacos.
That is correct.
Plato's allegory of the cave.
The Price is Right.
Definitely tacos.
Here we go. I guess you guys expect a sermon now. That's what I'm here for. So, open